Live from Wish TV, this is The Zone, presented by Old National Bank.
Welcome to The Zone, everybody. We start in 6A, Sectional 3, as number 6 Westfield play host to Zionsville tonight. Second quarter, Baylor Connor takes the handoff up the middle. He's in for the score. The touchdown there, rocks up by 17. Just before halftime, Zionsville looking for a response, but the pass from Brody Kledzik is picked off in the end zone by Logan Loring. Opening drive of the third. Here come the Eagles. Spencer Cho. Look at him right here. Down the sideline for the touchdown. 60-yard TD. Zionsville back within 11. But too much Westfield tonight. Here's Cooper Melvin. No problem. That's a TD there, folks. It's the Rocks. They roll tonight. Final score, 48-20 is the final. Westfield has won 7 of his past 8 games.
You never take it for granted. I was telling the guys there, it's a blessing you get one more week, right? Half the teams in 6A and around the state, they don't get to come back on, tomorrow with film session and get practice again on Monday. So that's the thing you just enjoy the most, is you get another week with the seniors and another opportunity to impact the guys.
It's really fun. I mean, as a young kid like me, a sophomore, it's always fun to play with these older guys, get these wins for them. So it's just super fun.
Yeah, big time win there for Westfield tonight. Everybody, good evening to you and welcome to The Zone, sectional semifinal night of The Zone. I'm Anthony Calhoun. It is win or go home time as teams look to get one step closer to Lucas Oil Stadium and a state finals opportunity. Hey, coming up tonight on the show, look at that right there. We have highlights from, count them right there, 23 games. That is more than any other station in the entire state of Indiana. We got a lot to get to tonight here on the show, so sit back and relax. Also coming up, more games from 5 and 6A as those tournaments begin. Plus, a little bit later, we have some fun with you guys tonight with more highlights with the Zone Blitz. And coming up a little bit later, we revealed the top 8 schools for the battle for the Zone banner for the best student section in Central Indiana. And by the way, if you're looking for scores, be sure to scan that QR code right there on the screen for the latest for the Central Indiana scoreboard. Let's get back to more highlights here tonight. Lawrence North taking on its rival Lawrence Central. Game you saw on our sister station, Miami TV, Channel 23 tonight. We pick it up in the fourth. Cats up 17-13. Not anymore, says Dalen Lewis. He catches the pass from Santana Allen for the touchdown there. LC up by 3. Wildcats respond. Guess who? Zay Moore. Oh, you're kidding me. Zay Moore. He's in for the TD, a 26-yard touchdown run. Gives the Wildcats a 24-20 lead. Final seconds, last play of the game. Bears down 2 with a chance to win here. Allen takes off, and look at this. Albert Gooden gets the fumble for the touchdown there, and that's it. Lawrence Central beats Lawrence North. What a game. 26-24. Absolute thriller tonight. LC getting the win. Brownsburg students fired up to watch their Bulldogs on the road at Pike tonight. Dogs up 15-0 in the second quarter. Aiden Job takes the handoff. No problem. 23-0. Brownsburg with the lead. After that TD there, back comes the Red Devils. Bobby Thomas takes the handoff, makes a cut, picks up a block, and he gone. 41 yards later, he's in for the touchdown. But it was too much Brownsburg. The Dogs cruise 43-14, the final in that one. The Avon Orioles facing Ben Davis tonight in the sectionals, and we're starting the second quarter. Giants up by 10. Avon's Andre Warfield goes to work, a 36-yard touchdown run here. Orioles within 2 after the 2-point conversion. Avon looking for more right before the half. Jace Cameron with the perfect throw to Sean Curry. Woo! What a play there. That will later lead to a field goal. Hey, folks, this game goes down to the wire. Avon survives 23-21, the final in that one. HSC, Hamilton Southeast, went up north tonight to face Homestead. Royals trailing early in this one, but Deacon Jones to Kian Kelly. He does the rest right there. 23-yard touchdown. HSC back within 3. Second quarter we go. We're all tied here, folks. Royals Johnson takes the handoff and finds Carson Kelly there for the touchdown. HSC is moving on. Royals beat Homestead tonight. 24-10 is the final in that one. All right, so here we go. That is 5 games down, but still much more ahead here tonight on the Zone. After the break, more highlights are on the way. Hey, Andrew.
Hey, see, top-ranked New Pal began its quest for a 5A state championship tonight. Up next, highlights of the Dragons on the road against Plainfield. Angela.
Andrew, it was a Circle City Conference clash in Class 3A Sectional 22 this evening. Still to come, highlights of Burbuff on the road facing Bishop Chatard.
I am Mariah Lax, a Lawrence North senior.
And I'm Cyrus Goder, a senior at Lawrence North.
We really want treats and candy on Halloween, but
What we want more is highlights on the Zone.
yes! Let's go, Wildcats! Let's go!
Wish TV's The Zone, presented by Old National Bank.
Okay, we are back here live on the Zone. 6A sectional play. Number 3, Carmel hosting Harrison. First quarter, Josiah Gilmore takes the handoff up the middle. Got the TD. Hounds up by 28. Next, Carmel drive. Anthony Colner finds Spencer Snell for the short touchdown right there. All Hounds in this one, they win it 56-7 and will play host to Westfield coming up next week for a sectional title. That place is going to be rocking. Should be a good one next week. Carmel against Westfield. All right, 6 games down, but you know we got more highlights coming your way here in the Zone. Let's send Andrew shirt off. Hey, Andrew.
Of course, we got more highlights, AC. After going unbeaten last season and winning the Class 4A state championship, New Pal moved up to 5A this year. And what a season it's been for head coach Kyle Ralph and his Dragons. They entered the playoffs unbeaten with an average margin of victory of over 48 points per game. Plainfield, though, has been solid this year as well. The Quakers hoping to topple New Pal tonight. Dragons get off to a fast start. First drive of the game, Jacob Davis finds an opening and no one is stopping him. 58-yard touchdown for the Dragons QB. New Pal leads 7-0. Davis not done in the quarter. Next possession, he finds pay dirt again, this time a 12-yard score. All New Pal. Dragons win 42-7 and will face Cathedral next week for a sectional title. Fishers at Noblesville this evening. Wasn't a pretty one for the Millers. Already down 14 here in the first. Ball pops out on this play and Spencer Vance recovers for the Tigers. Fishers would score a few plays later. Second quarter we go, more from Fishers. Gage Sturgill pops it over here to Darian Girton, and he slips a couple tackles, and he finds the end zone. Fishers wins 41-13. Tigers play rival HSE next week. Mudsock battle. Decatur Central hosting North Central this evening. First quarter, no score. Decatur Central's Pharrell Carter gets the handoff, and look at the spin right there. He picks up a first down. A little bit later on in the drive, it's Carter again. Punches it in here for the score. Hawks lead 7-zip. They would not trail tonight as Decatur Central wins 42-21 over North Central. Center Grove kicking off the postseason against Jeffersonville this evening. Second drive, Trojans offense just cooking. Oscar Sloan across the field to Elijah Williams, and that's a nice pickup here for the Trojan receiver. A few plays later, how about Brody Tilton? Powers in here for the 1-yard score. Trojans bash the Red Devils 48-0. Center Grove plays Franklin Central next week. Andrew Dennison and his Warren Central Warriors at Perry Meridian tonight. All Warren. Falcons quarterback Jackson Shocks ball tipped here into the arms of Darian Ford. Warriors had a 42-0 lead into the fourth. Falcons' Carson Stringer would end the shutout here with a score, but too little, too late. All Warren tonight. Warriors win 42-7. Warriors play Southport next week. 11 games down. We're almost halfway there, but for even more, let's go over to our Angela Morian.
It was a rematch of a Circle City Conference game this evening at Bishop Chatard, with the third-ranked Trojans hosting Burbuff. Both teams coming off big victories in their sectional openers last week, with Burbuff winning by 42 and Chatard notching a 34-point win. Rob Doyle and Chatard taking on Burbuff for this sectional semifinals. First quarter action, Trojans up by 1, trying to get more. Danny Adams fumbles the football. It's Gabe Cox who comes up with it for the Braves. but Chittard would respond a little bit later. Jack Harrington finding wide open Julio Graves. Appropriate name on this Halloween night. Chittard rolling tonight, 63-33. Guerin Catholic playing host to Crawfordsville. Picking up early on, scoreless. The Golden Eagles, Jack Linden. Solid run here to pick up the first down. Then more coming from Guerin and from Linden. This time he gets in for the touchdown. Guerin Catholic dominating 45-7. Eagles play Cascade next week. East Central at home hosting Franklin. Grizzly Cubs striking first. It's Grayson Betts who drops back, finds wide open Bragan Bonesteel. That's a touchdown. Another great name for Halloween. 7-0 game early. From that point on, it was all East Central. Trojans running the wing T to perfection. That's Noah Long who gets in for the touchdown. 14-7. Trojans go on to win 21-7 final. Clinton Prairie at home taking on Sheridan. The Blackhawks getting on the board first, but back come the Gophers. Kai Jacobs making one cut and then looking like Jonathan Taylor on that run. 65 yards for the touchdown, 7-6. All Sheridan though from that point. Brock Hagan letting it fly. Chance Spencer, I should say, comes down with it for the 42-yard touchdown. Blackhawks win big, 42-12. They play Cloverdale next week. The Eastern Hancock Royals leading undefeated LaPel at halftime. Royals rocking to start the third. Quarterback Elijah Eden going deep for Gavin Bowman. Refs called a catch. It makes it a 25-yard touchdown. Royals up 9. Bulldogs come back in the fourth. Down 2 now, 40 seconds left. It's receiver Andrew Ivalo who falls in for the go-ahead touchdown. Not enough time left for the Royals. Bulldogs staying undefeated, 26-22. They play Triton Central next week. Roncalli student section fired up as the Royals hosting Danville. Second quarter, Roncalli up 14-3. Alex Jarvis cruising on in for the score. Makes it 21-3. Later in the second, Colin Ash. Watch this one. Tossing up a bomb. It's Jarvis again, right in the bucket like candy in your kids' buckets tonight. 47-yard touchdown. Roncalli goes on to win 49-16. They'll play Bishop Chittard coming up next week. A lot of good rivalries for the sectional championships, AC.
Yeah, you're right about that, Angela. Thanks a lot. Hey, we're not done yet, folks. Time for another break, but more coming your way here tonight on The Zone. The excitement over this Zone banner is building, folks. Coming up, we reveal our top 8 finalists for the coveted Spirit Award, the Zone banner that's on the way. But when we come back, Andrew, Angela, join me for the Zone Blitz, including a Class 5A matchup as Whiteland took on Columbus East. That's next.
The Zone Blitz, presented by Old National Bank.
Okay, we are back here on The Zone. Now it's time for the Zone Blitz. We bring back in Andrew and Angela. You guys ready to continue the fun?
Always.
Okay, here we go. Whiteland students have fired up to host Columbus East tonight. Second quarter, Warriors up by 7. Olympians driving until Jake Clemmy here gets the interception. Warriors, they score on the next drive. Whiteland wins and advances 42-21. The final, the Warriors are going to play East Central coming up next week. Andrew.
Kokomo at South Bend Adams. South Bend Adams has trouble with the handoff right here. Check this out. The ball pops up in the air and Kokomo recovers it. Kokomo wins 22-14. Wildcats play Lafayette Jeff next week. Angela.
Lutheran hosting Park Tudor. Third quarter, Lutheran up 31-7. Landon Hazelwood catching the punt. You know when we have a special teams in the blitz, something is going to happen.
Yeah.
That's great. Gets outside, and he's in for the touchdown. Lutheran wins 52-14. AC.
All right, meanwhile, the 8-2 Lebanon Tigers at home tonight against Frankfurt. The third play of the game, Josh Parks takes the handoff, and you know what's rest, right? Follow your blockers, and you may get home, and he does exactly that for the touchdown. Lebanon wins big, 48-6. Here's the final, Andrew.
Monrovia playing host to Heritage Christian this evening. This was a shootout.
Wow.
Here, Heritage Christian's Eli Nix takes the snap and scores on the keeper. Eagles win 57-56.
Wow.
Angela, that score is correct.
Wow. Logansport hosting Muncie Central. It's game number 23, most in the state. First quarter, Logansport trailing 7-0. Jackson Walker breaking free. And he gets through the line and all clear for takeoff for the touchdown. Logansport wins 31-24 AC.
I love that. 23 games, the most in the entire state of Indiana. We're not done just yet, folks. Don't miss our fan pick of the night. Plus, after the break, we reveal the top 8 schools, the finalists for the Zone Banner. Next.
The Zone Banner, brought to you by Crew Car Wash, Bailey & Wood Mortgage Lender, and Yatvac. The Zone Fan Pick of the Night, sponsored by Homemade Ice Cream and Bakery Cafe.
All right, folks, back here on The Zone tonight. Here's the look at the fan pick of the night. You know it's Halloween, right? And so the students at Westfield, I'm telling you, their costumes, they're all ready to go. Great student section, of course. That is the fan pick of the night. You know, this is what the students like Westfield, they're all competing for. The Zone Championship banner presented by Crew Car Wash, Bailey & Wood, and Yatvac. We are giving this huge banner to the school that is in the zone and has the best school spirit. Which high school is going to be the 2025 champs and claim the undisputed top spirit award and this awesome banner hang up at your school at the end of the season? Well, here we go. The time is coming, folks, as we get ready to reveal the top 8 finalists. You ready? We've been talking about this all day, right?
I've been ready since week 1.
Week 1.
I'm nervous.
Nervous. Okay, so just folks at home know how this works. We have a committee with 8 people, and from this point on, I tell you, you know, it is all about us all coming together and deciding who is going to win the Zone Banner. Now, we know the deal how it works. We want to see your school spirit. We see everything from social media, you showing up at games, what you do on the road as well. We look at everything. And so this year was really competitive.
Yeah, extremely competitive. Very difficult to narrow it down to 8 schools. Like it seems like it always is, AC, but a lot at stake.
I've been wanting to see some more social media fun. So these top 8 need to bring it. They need to bring it.
So here we go. Here are the top 8 finalists for the coveted Zone Banner. Let's take a look right there. There you are. And here are the schools, everybody. We got Bishop Chatard, Brownsburg, Cathedral, Fishers, Guerin Catholic, HSC, Roncalli, and Westfield. Those are the 8 finalists for the Zone Banner for 2025. And you look at those schools, we got a lot of schools and they have won the banner before. We know Fishers, the defending Zone Banner champs. We've never had a back-to-back Zone Banner champ.
Could it be this year? And all those schools still in the sectionals too, which is going to make it even more fun next week.
All right, so here's the deal, everybody. All you students out there, get ready to go to work because we want to hear from you this week. Show us why you deserve the Zone Banner. And not only that, you can vote right now at wishtv.com. We'll look at the voting as well. That's all a part of when we knock this list down to the final 4 schools remaining for the Zone Banner.
Yeah, it's not just one aspect, everyone. Yeah. It's not just voting. It's not just social media. It's not just the school spirit at the games. It's all of it combined. So make sure you do your part across the board if you want to win the Zone Banner.
I really want to see the TikToks, though. I'm just saying, like, I want to see the TikToks. That's going to be big for my vote.
All right, so you hear the deal, folks. Congratulations, though, to all those 8 finalist schools there for the Zone Banner. Next week, we'll knock that list down to 4. Good luck, everybody. Thanks so much for watching The Zone, everybody. More, of course, on wishtv.com. We'll see you next week.